is GamesCenter.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the latest edition of GamesCenter. Aside my co-host Mark Kriska and Dale Crow, I am A to the P Albert Perkins. Thanks so much for tuning in. Sorry, I apologize that we were out last week. We had some technical difficulties. Audio wasn't messing up. We're back. We're better than ever this week. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Well, we've had some good news and some bad news this last week.
Yeah.
Good news. No Man's Sky got a release date.
Oh, yeah. And we had the scoop on that, didn't we, Dale?
We did have the scoop on that one.
I thought
That's
so.
right.
Oh, yeah. You kids, stay tuned to Mammoth Gamers. We got the hook up there.
Oh, yeah. And The Division just released.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's probably watching this right now because they are playing The Division.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
What, Fable Legends got canceled? Yeah. And going down with it might be Lionhead Studios.
Yeah. Man.
And that's bad news, but the worst news is Uncharted got pushed back again. It's not a long time, but we'll get more into that later.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of that, our main news topic for this week is delays.
Oh, that's a perfect transition.
Right? And how it affects the industry, how it affects the games themselves, and how it affects the buyer, more or less.
Absolutely. Yeah, it should be a good show topic, so yeah, good stuff.
But other than that, what have you guys been playing that hasn't been delayed?
Yeah, what I have been playing that hasn't been delayed. Well, I have been playing The Walking Dead Michonne. Oh yeah. Yeah, actually did a review on that. It's up on the website, mammothgamers.com. Check that out.
Check it out.
I gave it an 8-ball corner pocket out of 10. Really good game. Nice little adjustment there playing the game. Going from, a lot of gunplay with the other Walking Dead games.
Yeah.
As opposed with this one, it's a lot of slashing and dashing with Michonne with her machete sword,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's really welcome and and it's been absolutely fantastic playing that and everything. Like I said, I gave it an 8 out of 10. It started off a little bit slow. I feel like they had to do a lot of character introductions and whatnot with it, Yeah. So
yeah.
What about you, Dale?
Yeah.
Well, aside from the obvious, if you guys tune in every week, besides Call of Duty Rocket League,
and then Call of Duty again.
I dabbed back into a little bit of Mortal Kombat after.
Oh, okay.
After
the failed last week's episode.
Yeah, after the fail of last week.
You guys will never see.
Yeah.
Finish him.
No, but I dive back into that, started the story up again.
Yeah.
Like I kind of just want to get good like I was at the old one.
Oh, okay.
With the new variations and everything, it's nice. It's nice that you can't just mash moves.
Yeah.
But the big one I was playing is Broforce.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can't do the eagle noise, but that game, man.
Is it good? Oh, really?
It's free to play on PlayStation.
Yeah, PS Plus, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, who doesn't have PlayStation Plus nowadays?
Yeah. It was a voted free game this month.
It's just
okay, great.
America.
Nice.
It's just America.
It's hilarious.
That's the perfect way to describe it.
You unlock people.
Expendables.
Like the first person you unlock is the Commando. It's Promando. You got
Arnold.
Double Bro 7.
Yeah.
Later on, the Boondock Bros. And they'll have their own little abilities and stuff.
Oh, okay,
and
right.
If you do have PlayStation Plus and you're looking for a game to play, I do recommend that. If you're not playing The Division.
Oh yeah.
But definitely, if you're looking for a little game to play, it's a 16-bit side scroller.
Oh, 16. Oh, they're taking it old school.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, okay. I like
There's
that.
like Predator.
It's just great.
It's
just great.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Predator.
All your classic iconic action heroes.
Yeah, what do you got? The Brominator.
The Brominator, yeah.
I'm not gonna say too many more names, but
Yeah.
Mr. Anderbro. I don't know why.
Yeah, Neo.
I don't know. Now someone brought it up to me.
Yeah, Neo from the Matrix is in it.
Get out of town.
Mr. Anderbro.
His name
Steve's got everybody.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, he should have been called Nebro.
I like that.
Instead of Mr. Anderbro. Either way works, but
I like it.
Yeah, but
maybe I'll have to check this out. It sounds really interesting and
it's
fun.
fun.
That's for sure.
It's co-op.
Okay.
There was a little bug in it, but I think the recent update just patched it, so you won't get taken back in the story mode.
Excellent.
Like Dale.
Finally. But go ahead, Mark. What have you been playing?
I've been mostly playing Far Cry Primal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's scratching my itch of Far Cry 3. I liked I loved Far Cry 3. I liked Far Cry 4, and this is now like in between both of them.
Okay.
It's probably like right on the like. It's not as hilarious or as great, I would say, as Blood Dragon.
Yeah.
But it's bigger and more serious, so it's a different beast.
Oh, great. Okay.
Now they're saying that that's the same map as Far Cry 4. There's rumors out. Like there's certain
If it
spots.
is, it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
But it is very hilly, like Far Cry 4 was in the mountains in Nepal.
But
But
do you think Far Cry this could be in the past?
well,
Because I'm not 100% sure when the game takes place.
maybe it says England. It says
Like,
in the
what
game.
year?
When the game's
What year is it?
It's 10,000
10,000
BC.
BC.
Yeah.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah. So
They
like
got
at that time, the continents were a lot closer. And
Yeah.
Oh,
everything,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
So, but besides that, I picked up Heavy Rain, the re-release
man.
on PS4.
Heavy Rain, one of my favorite PlayStation 3
Oh,
games ever.
yes.
Yes, yeah.
Easily.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh,
man.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Story wise, it's timeless. Game wise, it has aged a great deal.
Okay. Okay.
But it's still like if you get in there, if you're going in not knowing what Heavy Rain is, that's almost like shame on you.
Yeah.
It's so old.
Either that, or if you've been
Or play it
playing
now.
on Xbox,
Right,
and
yeah.
come over,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
It feels very heavy. Feels very no pun intended.
There's rain.
Yeah.
There's rain. There's rain every day.
Oh yeah.
But it was. I forgave it in PS3's era because the story was so great, but knowing the story, so like I platinumed it on PS3, so I know every ending.
Okay.
Going into it knowing everything, it's brutal.
Yeah,
Just because of
it's
the
like,
game.
I know what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
But
yeah.
but it's still one of the best games ever made.
Wow.
Agent Norman
Fantastic.
Jaden. Agent
FBI.
Norman Jaden.
Hey, what about the graphics? I know. Obviously, it's
To be
hopefully-
honest, they are pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like they did the faces so well in that game that they look so good. It's still like the same things that we complained about before. Like whenever you see Ethan and his wife kissing in the beginning. No spoilers. It's literally the beginning sequence.
Yeah.
It looks horrible still to this day.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It literally just two like skeletons, like just like putting their faces next to each other.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks so bad.
Jason. Jason.
But like the environments still look decent. It looks like what it is now. It looks like a downloaded game, like
Okay.
almost like an indie game now. So
Yeah.
along the lines of probably, I would say like Layers of Fear in terms of its graphics. So
That's not bad.
yeah, no layers, but at the same time, Layers of Fear was not very great graphically. So I recommend picking it up. It's
You were scared.
I was horrified. If you pick up
I was
that and
terrified.
Beyond Two Souls, what's cool is it will average the prices out. So if you
Oh,
buy
nice.
if you buy one, it's $20, and then the opposite immediately drops to $9.99.
Oh, that's really
So
cool.
you will spend
That's a good
$30
deal.
regardless. If you buy
Yeah.
it in a bundle, it's $30, or if you buy them separately,
Wow.
it's $30. But
That's fantastic.
yeah. So Heavy
Yeah.
Rain for me was only $10, but if you would buy Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls would be $10 for you.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it automatically drops the price. So if you
Nice.
only buy one, you're not technically getting the best deal.
Yeah.
So other than that,
Okay.
that's all I've been playing.
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right.
Well, with that said, we got all that out of the way. Why don't we check out and like we mentioned earlier on? Yeah, the news. Let's check out and see what went down in the news headlines. All right, gamers, nerds, and geeks. So here's what went down in the news this past week. If you're watching this show, I don't know why you are, because you need to set the video on pause, pick up your controller, and go play The Division, because it was released this past week. So go ahead, pick up that controller, and check out The Division from Ubisoft. Also, that went down in the news this week, No Man's Sky finally has a release date. We had the scoop earlier on, as I actually noticed something that was posted on Amazon's webpage earlier on in the week regarding the game. They had went ahead and posted a release date for the game as June 21st, and so I went ahead and I posted the story as a rumor. Sure enough, a couple days later, it was official. No Man's Sky, June 21st. You can look forward to that just after E3. Also, Uncharted, it has been delayed again. Yes, I know. But don't worry, guys. You won't have to wait that long, as Uncharted has only been pushed back about a month, as the game will be releasing
on May 10th. And finally, some sad news to report this week. Lionhead Studios has been reportedly shut down by Microsoft Studios. The news broke earlier on in the week. Unfortunately, we don't have any further details as to if the studio is going to be shut down or not. There's just rumors that it's going to be shut down, but it's certainly looking that way. Microsoft Studios did, however, shut down Fable Legends. So it does look like we have played our final Fable game. And that's the news for this week.
Thanks, Al. That was some great and bad news this week.
Yeah, man, I guess as it is in our industry, unfortunately, this, with layoffs and everything, I guess it comes at a price. Our thoughts and prayers out to everybody that has been affected by that. It's pretty unfortunate stuff.
It really
for
is.
sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But let's go ahead and just dive right into our main topic, and
All
it's kind of along the same line. It's game delays.
Yeah. Man.
I guess if a game gets delayed enough, it might just get canceled, and then you don't know what happens to the studio. But
Right.
a lot more often than not, it seems like every game's delayed.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. I mean, obviously you're just talking about Uncharted, literally 30, 45 seconds ago. I mean, it's totally fine because it's mostly probably just polishing, or maybe as they mentioned, I believe it was they were performing stress tests on their multiplayer, which is fine.
Yeah,
but I don't understand why this can't be done, in their studio or earlier on in development.
And what blows me away is Naughty Dog has never delayed a game before besides The Last of Us. They delayed Last of Us, but I want to say a month. They delayed it only for a month, and it came out when they said it was the next date. Uncharted's been delayed 4 times.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And so I don't it. It's uncommon for this studio to do something like that.
Yeah.
So
Dale, you were
it's the last one, right? Got to make it perfect.
And I think that's the main thing.
Got to make it perfect.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing though.
That's it.
Every time a game is delayed, the expectations then are
rise
doubled.
Higher.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's not going to disappoint.
No,
guarantee. There's no way this game disappoints.
But every time, so The Division, for example, The Division was delayed, and you look at
saw the game back at E3 2013.
looks
3 years
nothing
ago.
like what it is today.
Nope.
Nothing.
They got rid of the companion app.
Yeah.
The companion app was going to be a part of the game, and then it's gone. It got axed.
That was a huge. The guy comes in on his
mobile
device as a little droid, just
just comes through.
Everybody's at.
I was like, that's awesome. And
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's weird. I feel like it's a double-edged sword kind of a thing. So the expectations rise, but at the same time, hype drops.
Oh yeah.
So it's weird. So you expect a game to be much better if it's delayed, but then you aren't as excited for it anymore because it seems like every time it's like they're pulling it away from you. Like, oh, here it is.
Hey, that's more money in my bank account.
That's one way.
Until it comes out, it's like,
I've money out.
I only have to wait 2 more weeks. All right, more money.
Yeah,
more money for now.
The rumor right now,
stupidly somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. The rumor right now is actually that, or not the rumor, but the demand online is that Uncharted releases 2 weeks early digitally because it's ready. The game's ready, or it will be ready by the release date. The last delay was because of manufacturer problems. So that wasn't even the game's fault. So then there's the thing though. You always have that as a potential failure if you delay. Now it's not your fault anymore. It's not the game developer's fault. It's not the game's fault. It's not the system's fault. Nothing. It's now a manufacturer problem. But you already delayed it 3 times.
Right.
It's delayed again.
Manufacturer to get their stuff straight.
Right. But at the same time, I don't know. It seems like almost every game is delayed now.
Yeah. It makes you wonder when it comes to these release dates
how solid are they?
Yeah. It feels like they're kind of forced upon, and obviously it's coming from the the marketing department, from with the publisher and everything. Whenever they want to go ahead and market the game, hey, all right, we're going to go with this date, or maybe the developer just tells them, hey, off the hand, it looks like we'll just go ahead and say this date. But then when it ever gets pushed out, it's like.
This game's horrible. It needs patch. It needs this. This game needed to be delayed, and that's the thing. It's almost like you're only happy if the game comes out perfect.
Yeah.
And at a time right now, before
there's no perfect games.
Right. The PS2 and before that, the game had to be perfect. There was no updates. But now,
what happened to the Nintendo seal of approval? Remember that little sticker?
Yeah, the sticker they used to slap on it, like this is a quality product, and it's almost like it can be argued both sides. Are you mad that the game isn't finished and should have been taken longer to polish, but it came out on the release date and could be easily fixed through updates down the road? Or do you want the game to be 100% day one the moment it comes out and maybe have been delayed 2 or 3 times?
Yeah.
Like,
or would you?
Well, expectations are 100% every time. I'm not going to want to buy a game that's half done.
Right.
Yeah. Half edited, half
well, that's the thing. Would you rather have a game that's released that's broken, has bugs everywhere, and they release patches?
I'm not in high school anymore. I'm patient. I'm like, all right, game comes out. I don't even go midnight releasing anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like, all right, if it gets postponed again, I'll wait.
Yeah,
it's no big deal.
Just become accustomed to it. It's become a culture.
Yeah,
video game delays have become a culture in this day and age.
Yeah, it's true. And what's horrible now is, like, then you have games like Fable. I'm sorry, not Fable. Fallout 4. Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Fallout 4 didn't give any information on their game until the year it was coming out, and only like 5 months before the game released.
Yeah, E3 2015.
So like last spike in hype, and then the game was out. Now
I think it's a smart way to do it.
It's a very smart way, but
because it builds hype right there at E3.
It's like, it's coming out this year.
Yeah,
and there's no time to like they don't release much about it. Like, so people can't get discouraged from buying it.
Exactly.
Right.
But then you have games like Destiny 2, which haven't even been announced yet, and the game got pushed back a little bit. Like they had to scrap what they were working on, and everyone's like, "Oh, and Destiny 2 is delayed. How can a game be delayed if it's not announced yet?" Yeah. So like, I don't think there's any winning. Right? That's the problem. That's why Fallout 4 was so good. There was rumors, but there was no leaks. There was no nothing. Here's the game. Here's gameplay. Comes out 5 months. Be excited.
Social media, man, it's a disease.
It is, man. Yeah.
You read one thing and then words.
People just go, just take it and they run with it.
Yep.
You know?
It's the worst.
Yeah. So.
I mean, it's good, but it's bad.
Yeah. It can go either way.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For us reporters, it's fantastic.
Oh yeah. But news, when it breaks, it breaks.
It breaks instantly.
Yep. Yeah.
There's no leaks anymore. It's floods.
Yep, that's for sure. Definitely. So just the whole thing in retrospective, I mean, just my opinion on delays. I don't know. I mean, in one corner, I feel like, just do what you got to do to get the game done right, so it looks good, and there's no problems later on that like further make the game worse or impede it,
Right.
But then on the other hand, it's like, you announced this game 3 years ago. 3 years ago. A lot of people are probably forgetting that right now as they're playing the Division. It was announced and shown off at E3 3 years ago.
That's still nothing compared to Gran Turismo 5.
Yeah, that's good. That's nothing compared to The Last Guardian.
Right?
The Last Guardian is
that
like
trumps it all.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm so glad I thought of that just now. I mean, like that's the king of delays right there, right?
And I agree with you though. Like, here's the
Duke
problem.
Nukem.
Yeah. And then when it came out, it was awful.
That game has to chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
That game was tortured. That's the problem. Like, the moment a game is delayed enough to move developers, that it's done. It's over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. So I agree with you. It really, I don't think matters as long as it. So, Uncharted's been delayed probably by what, like 3 months total. It was supposed to come out in December.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, 5 months because it comes out in May now. So it was delayed 5 months. It's almost a half a year. I don't want to say it's pushing it, but it is getting close to that. And it just gets to the point to where how does the developer approach the situation? Like, I almost would like them to release, this is what the game was, this is what we changed. Kind of thing after a game is
like
been
a
delayed.
before after type of deal.
Like especially with Uncharted, because I feel like Uncharted has been delayed and set back and all this because of story.
Because
Amy Hennig headed the project, then she got fired or left or whatever, and then the villain changed, then actors dropped out. The guy from Flyleaf was supposed to be in it, and now he's not in it anymore. And the original trailer, that whole narrator's gone. Like it gets to the point to where, like, this is what the story would have been. Like, even if they just come out with like a behind the scenes, like, this is what we were planning on doing, then this is what happened, and this is what we scrapped, and this is the game you see today. So you could be like, okay, well, that was better. Like, I'm glad they did that.
Yeah.
Or with The Division, like, why did they scrap that? What was their main, like, obviously their focus, and now what their final project
It makes
is.
me wonder. Yeah, that's a really good question.
That could bring up a lot of criticism.
It could.
It's like, why would they change that part? You know.
Well, maybe it just wasn't working. Like, they could just be honest.
But
just come out and be honest.
But
with
then,
it.
then people, you know how nowadays people just throw their opinions out there.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, I would
that's what
like
we're
this
doing.
better. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And people are like, oh, that they shouldn't have done that. No, I don't like the game as much. It's like,
but like, why did they have to scrap? Why did they have to scrap the mobile app?
But people don't ask questions. They just fire. They shoot, ask questions.
There's no understanding.
Yeah. And the mobile app. When I went to E3 3 years ago, I saw that mobile app at a closed door demo, and I can tell you right now, it worked really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So like
maybe somebody was playing it, and someone they had this like window, and someone like they that reminds me, to completely off topic, for Watch Dogs they had a mobile app. They scrapped that too, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they did.
There was one, but it was a map.
Oh, okay. That's right.
And that's the thing. That's probably why Ubisoft did mobile apps for everything up until Unity.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of them were successful. So they were probably like, well, this is dumb. Let's scrap this.
Scrap it, yeah.
Like, it's going to ruin this game that we're trying to do. We're trying to make a living, never-ending almost world. Mm-hmm. And this might kill it. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. And I wish Ubisoft would just come out and say, this is why we scrapped it. This is why we changed it. Like,
I'm just happy it's out.
Yeah.
Finally out.
Yeah. I was just about to ask you, you get the last call. Your thoughts on delays, Dale.
I used to hate them.
Yeah.
Now I can tolerate them. I don't mind them.
Yeah?
Like I mentioned before. Saves me from spending money.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it's games I like anymore. Now the only exception I would hate is if any Resident Evil game gets pushed back. Like I'm always ready for that, even though they're just kind of getting iffy from the originals, but they're remastering and redoing them. But I don't think
that's kind of like how I am with Metal Gear. When that got delayed, I was like, oh man, come on.
Yeah.
You know?
But if like anytime a new one's come out, I'm just gonna be expecting it.
Yeah. Right.
It's not.
Like, there's going to be a ton of games announced here in just a couple months at E3.
Yeah.
And possibly
probably
even
90% of them won't be out the time they tell you it's going to be out.
Yep. They're just going to be like, nope, sorry. It's like, why announce a release date? How about a release window?
Yeah.
Well, that would be more logical.
From 2016 till 2022, we're going to release a game.
And I wonder if that's what they do. I wonder if they set the release date to push the developer. Like, okay, this is the date we set.
That's tough work, man. Making a video game, I don't even know nothing about it, but I can tell you one thing. If you got to develop to make a character move from one place, one direction to another, and then you're also throwing in voice acting, and then you're throwing in, like, memory dumps and all this other stuff, and making sure stuff doesn't get like nothing's lagging or clipping upon the transition from scene to scene. It doesn't sound like it's easy.
Oh, it's not easy.
There's no way.
It can't be.
That's why the credits are so long.
Yeah. It's like a movie. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah.
If the developers are watching, which I hope they are,
that'd be pretty
Hallelujah.
Cool. Yeah. What up,
Take your time making the game. Make a game that is worth playing. It will last longer after it releases.
Yeah.
So like if you come out with a half-assed game,
legend.
Yeah.
Come out with surprise releases. Don't even tell us what's coming out. Or when it's coming out. Just be like, hey.
Well, new IPs I feel like need that. New IPs need to build up.
Oh, new IPs for sure.
But like Fallout didn't need it at all. Like Fallout 4, here it is. 5 months.
I would just like to see what would happen to like the internet.
Oh, it would explode.
It would break.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
The online of the game would be fine, but the internet itself
there'd be a
broken.
public announcement on television.
This just did.
Go to your GameStop. They're gonna get mauled.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
Good stuff, guys. Yeah, great topic, and thanks so much for tuning in this week. Thanks for taking a break from the division, and now you're going to get an opportunity to head back to that because we are going to go ahead and wrap up the show for this week. So
definitely.
Thanks for tuning in. In between time, if you want to find the latest news in the video game industry, comics, technology, anything nerd related, head over to mammothgamers.com. As well as feel free to make sure that you follow the Twitter handle on there. I believe it is mammoth_gamers, at mammoth_gamers. Feel free to go ahead and do that. And there's nothing going to be there. Dale does this every week. I'm not going to do anything like that. It'll just be scrolling, or it'll just be displayed, but it ain't going to be where he's pointing as he puts his head down in disgust. Oh, man. Anyways, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at Albert Perkins. You can also follow me on Facebook. You can hit me up on there. Just search for me. I'm also on a PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, Steam. Hit me up, Albert Perk 21.
Here we go, Dale.
This is the big boys.
19 minutes and counting.
Facebook, Dale Crow. Twitter, the Dale Crow. PlayStation, All Day Crowbar. Xbox, .crowbar.
I think you got it all.
I have more, but
you nailed most of
I
them.
have my YouTube channel, but I don't put much on there.
Yeah.
But follow Mammoth Gamers. Geek big.
Yeah.
And I'm Mark Crisco. You can follow me with that on YouTube or Facebook. Everything else is Lost Heroes 13. And make sure, if you have a topic idea, to put it down in the comments below.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. If it's interesting, if we
Hey,
find it
pointing's my thing.
if you find it interesting enough, or if you find it interesting,
if we find it interesting enough,
sure enough, maybe we'll talk about it
Yeah.
next week or in the future for sure.
I'll give you a shout out.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, if you're looking to find any more video game news, anything like that, you're already at the right spot right here. YouTube.com/weekly wrap up gaming. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're going to have the latest video game news, all this. You're right here in the right spot. You can check out GamesCenter each and every week as long as there's no audio problems and delays. We are right here every week. Yeah, knock on wood for sure. Yeah. So, make sure you hit that subscribe button and keep it locked right here on the Weekly Wrap-Ups YouTube channel. And that pretty much wraps up everything, I believe, yeah? Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, I almost forgot.
What did we learn?
What did we learn?
Man.
Let's go ahead and start with you, Dale.
I'll
What
go.
did you learn?
Well, maybe I should go first.
Okay. All right.
Technology sucks.
Yes.
I have a cold. I wanted to sleep. So I come over here, and we take 2 hours to get this crap set up.
Yes.
Because we're having technical issues. And I'm like, man, I could have been napping.
But we got it going, and it's great.
Yeah, it is. It is fun.
I hope it's great.
I hope
If
so.
you think it's great, hit that thumbs up button.
Yeah, yes, for sure. Yes.
I'm
not done.
Okay. I learned Dale's not done.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
Nice.
I already went.
Oh.
All right.
What'd you learn, Al?
Oh, wow. All right. What did I learn? I learned coming from the I believe you had mentioned something about Uncharted earlier on, or what was it? It was either Uncharted or, oh gosh, what was the game that you had mentioned? You had said that there was something that was being, I'm leaving you like no detail. Or
Uncharted is a game that I like.
Fantastic. This is the way a Game Center goes each and every week. We have to do so many cuts.
You have no idea.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
What about Uncharted?
Yeah,
There was a Battlefield rumor.
Not that.
No.
Uncharted. Go back
We
to
didn't talk
Uncharted.
about it on here, but
Yeah, I don't. No, we didn't mention about the. Yeah, because I don't remember what it was. To tell you the truth, but you had mentioned something.
Earlier in the week
Yeah.
that Uncharted the stress test didn't need to be PlayStation Plus. Anybody who had a PlayStation can do it. Is that it?
That might have been it. Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Or that the internet wants them to release it 2 weeks early.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Yeah, the
light bulb went off.
there's a movement online that's trying to push Naughty Dog to release it 2 weeks early online because the delay this past time.
What are you doing?
I didn't car drop.
The delay.
I'm sick, Al.
This past delay was a manufacturer problem.
Ah, okay.
So they technically could release it on the last date they gave.
If they did that would cause a lot of controversy.
Oh yeah.
Everybody that got it digitally, they will be rejoicing.
Then there's people like me who love the game so much that I would have to buy it twice because I would need the physical copy and I wouldn't be able to wait 2 weeks.
Plus, spoilers happen everywhere.
Yeah.
All the time nowadays.
Oh yeah, you'd have to.
You would have to monitor everything.
Why I watched Star Wars Day 1. I would have waited, but.
You have to avoid those spoilers.
Social media, man.
Yep. Yeah,
I don't mind them, but
I was off social media.
I hate them.
Like a day or two after that, I was like, I'm done.
Yep.
I'm not getting on Twitter or anything.
Yep.
No Facebook. I'm done. Yeah. So
it would be cool. It'd be kind of cool if they had to sign like a what is that?
An
NDA.
Non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
Man.
That'd be nice.
That would
like
be.
You have to sign that you can't share any videos, you can't do any almost like
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
but then
early
what if you did? Then what's the consequence?
How are they gonna catch you anyways?
Yeah,
they either ban your account or they take the game away from you.
Or either just make it play. You can play half the campaign.
They give you no audio.
Oh, closed captions either. You just no closed captioning. You're
just video, or they give you no video, just pure audio.
It's all like this.
Obviously, there's not gonna make no multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Well, it's like this. You're playing a game. It's like.
But the graphics are probably gonna be.
You're doing it wrong, Dale.
But the graphics are probably so good that you can read their lips.
Yeah, probably. Why don't you just take the graphics away then?
Yes.
Make it 8-bit.
That would probably be popular. Though.
That would be super popular.
We're giving the developers ideas. Let's just end
Don't
it.
do
Right? Because they're gonna end up, they're gonna take our ideas and we're not gonna get paid for it.
Hey, it's okay, man. Make it a shout out.
My name's Lost Heroes.
All right, folks. That's Game Center for this week. Thanks for stopping by, tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Later.
Mother.